smacked me in the face. Like, is this what you meant? Is this what you felt about us? Yeah, take it back, punk. You know what? I'm about ready to take that back, and I'm about ready to say, you know what? I'm sorry. But not with the Chiefs. I'm not doing that. Not doing it with the Chiefs. They won't get a sorry for me until they go to the Super Bowl again.
All right, cool. Yeah, that'll probably be a long time before they make it back to the Super Bowl.
You know what? I would definitely say that, but because for me, this is just my whole opinion, no proof behind it, no nothing. But with betting being so relevant in sports, to me, it just seems like all these leagues are in association. If not leagues are in association, someone within the leagues or association are finding ways to manipulate games. I feel like we got storylines that hopefully we never hear comes to be true. But I mean, if Kansas City goes, I'll be shocked internally for myself. But on the other hand, I'll be like, you know what? I'm not shocked. They want Patrick Mahomes to be the face of the league. They want him to be like Jordan. They want him to win so many rings. So I'm not going to say I'll be shocked if they make the Super Bowl. I was shocked when they made the Super Bowl the last 2 out of the last 3 years. I was shocked about that because their team wasn't that good.
No.
Right. So,
the Bears and Saints. Bears won 26-14.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I feel like you underslide me right now. What did you try to test me out right now? Because right now, a lot of these games that you bringing up is the Bears and the Saints. Well, I'm just going to use what you just said, the Bears and the Saints. The Saints are rebuilding.
Yes.
The Saints have no quarterback. Their quarterback retired on them. They retired on them. They don't have the same defense that they had for the. No, it's cool. It's not the same defense they had for the past 10 years. So they're playing the upcoming team in Chicago. I love the way that quarterback is looking in that new rebuild offense. I love it. I think their offense is amazing right now. That quarterback looks like he deserved to be the #1 quarterback. Chicago finally did right by a quarterback. I like what they did with Justin Fields. They got him a coach in there that's going to set him up for success. And he looks amazing.
Yeah.
He looks amazing. So I'm not surprised they beat up on the Saints. That was just what they needed to continue his growth. Because unfortunately, the Saints are playing for a top 5 pick this year. And they need a quarterback. So anytime we talk about the Saints, we should only mention the Saints when they either play a team in a close game or they win a game. And neither one of them look too likely.
No.
That's all I got. That's all I'm going to say for that game. I don't even want to know the stats.
All right. Vikings beat the Eagles. The Eagles beat the Vikings 28-22. And there was a racial comment towards one of the Vikings cornerbacks.
Okay. And what was that? What was his claim?
Let me see. The Vikings, his name is Isaiah Rogers, receives racist messages after loss. I'm trying to see what was said.
Oh, okay. What?
He gave up a big play or some shit. What might have cost them to lose the game, but damn.
Well, the Vikings, Eagles.
Yes.
Two teams that should be in the playoffs. They probably going to be in the playoffs this year. The Vikings are a team that everybody thinks is going to win the NFC North. Like I told everyone, stop it. They do not have a seasoned quarterback. This quarterback is almost a rookie because he was hurt last year. Let's give the Vikings some time. They have a great young wide receiver. Their defense is up and coming. I love the fact that they got my man from us a couple of years ago that was a co-assistant on our defense, and he's a hell of a defensive coordinator.
Juan Flores.
Yes, Mr. Flores. I have all respect for him. He should be our defensive coordinator.
I agree.
Boy, the Steelers dropped the ball on that one. I mean,
they sure did.
I just don't understand how you let a guy like that leave the building. So they're up and coming. The Eagles right now, the Eagles are definitely not the Super Bowl team that they were last year.
Oh, whatchamacallit's coming out of retirement. Whatchamacallit's coming out of retirement.
Who?
Well, he was number 55 for the Eagles.
What did he play?
He plays
offense or defense?
Defense. He's a defensive end. Defensive lineman.
Oh, we talking about ground.
Yeah.
Oh, that defense end. Oh, if you know what, look, I'm going to just say this. If that man can still play, that's what the Eagles is going to need. Mm-hmm. That's what they're going to need because their defensive interior line is A1. Outside, with losing home, they don't have that pass rush like they did last year. They're not as biting. They're like, teams is coming up there when they play them, and it just seems like teams have a lot of confidence, especially after that first game where they allowed hang with them for 4 quarters. Teams are not intimidated by them. Teams are not scared by Saquon Barkley. Teams are saying, you know what? Let's make the Eagles quarterback throw the football, and let's make him throw the football from within the pocket. And that is killing the Eagles' offense because, like, I understand that Hurts wants to be recognized as a quarterback. No problem with that. But I feel like winning the Super Bowl might hurt him more than anything else. Like, it might actually hurt him. And I'm going to say it for this reason. One, he's a black quarterback. Now, black quarterbacks have always had the stigma of they can't throw the football, they can't read defenses, all they can do is run.
Yeah.
What does Jalen Hurts do well? He runs the football. He can throw the ball from time to time, and he can put it A1 and Johnny on the spot. But I'm saying sometimes. I'm not saying consistently. Because if he's throwing the ball consistently, he's going to give you a chance at some interceptions. He's going to give you some errant throws. I feel like his performance in the Super Bowl, he was the best player on the field. And I feel like this year, he's playing more to prove his performance in the Super Bowl instead of being the player that he was last year, which was a player who was going out there with confidence saying, I don't really care who I'm playing, line them up in front of me, I'm going to run all over them, I'm going to make the passes that I need to make. This year, it just seems like he's coming into the game where he's like, I'm going to make the passes, but I can't see nothing because I can't get outside the pocket, and I don't want to run because I don't want to say I'm just a running quarterback. Just run the football, bro. Just run it. If it's there, just run it. Just run it. Just run it.
Damn what everybody else says, run it.
Yeah, and when the passes are there, just make the pass. Bro, hey, we're not asking you to be perfect. We're not asking you to be perfect. All we asking you to do is do what you did last year. Last year, you didn't play like you was trying to be perfect. You're playing like a guy that just wants to win. This year, he has a lot of pressure on him. I hope he doesn't break it. But the way that offense looks this year, it looks sloppy. It looks ugly. A.J. Brown looks like, man, he done disappeared off the face of the earth.
Oh.
And it's like, what are they doing over there? And they're running. And you know what the Eagles are doing? They're doing the same thing the Steelers are doing. They're running the same plays that they had success from last year. They're not building on it. And teams is keying in on it. So for the Eagles to do what they did last year, then it's time for them to go. You won the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is over. The honeymoon is over. It's time to get to work and add some more plays to the offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And get Saquon back to that player that he was last year, 2,000 yards rushing. That man, he don't look like he lost anything. He just look like motherfucking team was like, we know what you gonna do. Like, what do you think? You just gonna give him the ball and he gonna keep doing what he did? The little hot set jump step. I'm gonna jump over you backwards. Ain't nobody going for the flash. We need y'all to come out and play.
No flashy shit.
No flashy shit, but hey, I'm happy that they won the game though. They definitely have shown the Super Bowl mentality. The simple fact that they're not blowing teams out, but they are winning the hard games. So that's good for them. But the only problem with that is, at some point in time, y'all have got to develop some rhythm on offense, and y'all need that defense to become monsters that they were last year. Because something's missing up there in Philadelphia. I can't put my finger on it, but something's definitely missing.
Yeah. Well, we got 20 minutes of recording time left, so let me see. Oh, there's another good game. Packers and Cardinals.
What was the score of that game? That's one of the games I definitely didn't watch. I expected the Packers definitely to just bludgeon the Cardinals, you know what I mean, especially with their injury.
They won 27-23.
You know what? Kudos to the Cardinals. I like the fact that they came out and they said, you know what I mean, Green Bay, I don't care who you are, you ain't gonna run us off this field. You know, they did exactly what they were supposed to do, and I did say Green Bay was a Super Bowl contender. They definitely won the NFC Championship game. Well, they getting tested, and this is what they needed. All Green Bay needs is test. They don't need to run over anybody, so I think Green Bay is right where they're supposed to be. In the Cardinals, who knows what their path is, you know what I mean? Losing Connor, you know what I mean? That kind of really threw them off, you know what I mean? So,
yes.
To me, I'm just happy that it was a game. I'm glad they stuck in it. The one thing I will say with Arizona, they always fight every week. There's not too many times you see Arizona get blown out outside of last year.
No. What's their stats real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're 2-5 right now.
Right.
Let's see.
Oh, Lord. A game that we do need to talk about.
What's that?
How about the Bills and Falcons?
Oh.
How about the Bills and Falcons? 14-24. 14-24.
I'm trying to find that. 14-24.
Falcons beat your Buffalo Bills. The team that everyone feels
the other week.
Huh?
That was the other week. You talking about this past week? They lost to the Niners.
Ooh. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. My fault. My thing isn't updating right. They did lose to the Niners. Well,
now I seen a couple clips on that game. Yeah.
Couple clips from that game.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. The Falcons did lose to the Niners, and that's fucking truly disappointing. So, okay, Buffalo had a bye.
Yeah, Buffalo had a bye.
Yeah, they had a bye this week. But we didn't get a chance to talk about that Falcons and Buffalo game last week. That's why I was so just like, oh, wow, Buffalo got their hands beat. Not fault, bro. But Buffalo, we'll watch them coming up this week. The Falcons losing to San Francisco. San Francisco is another team that I think we all, NFL community, should give the 49ers a standing ovation, because they had the heart that I wish my Pittsburgh Steelers would have. They had the heart to say, you know what? We had a team that we felt should have won the Super Bowl. They didn't win it. So we're going to let some of these players that's going to be half-priced, or some of the half-priced players that we spun on, we let them go. And we're going to let the young people that we've been raising up while they were playing, and let them play. And look at the Niners. They still win it.
Yeah, they still win it.
Kudos.